Hey, what's up? Today's going to be an unbelievable day for a young man named Liam. Are you ready? Let's go! My name's Clifton Lewis. I'm the president of the Clifton R. Lewis Good Life Foundation, and we founded the Good Life Foundation in 2010 because we noticed that there was a lot of need for people needing assistance with mobility scooters and mobility equipment, and insurance doesn't pay for everything, let's face it. So there was a big need there, and we wanted to help with that. It all started when I had dinner with a little girl named Ashley. And Ashley has Emery-Dreifuss muscular dystrophy, and she inspired me so much that all I wanted to do was make her dream come true. And her dream was to go to the Bahamas and swim with dolphins. So that was the first thing that we did with the foundation, and it was one of the most fun and most amazing things as well. We put her on a cruise ship, Carnival Cruise, down to Nassau, Bahamas. She swam with dolphins. Had the most amazing time. It was absolutely amazing. To date, we've helped maybe about 100 families or so. We've made maybe about 20 dreams come true for kids with muscular dystrophy. Growing up, I was an athlete. You know, I was a normal kid, no signs of muscular dystrophy. I loved basketball. I played volleyball and basketball in high school. I think I even ran track one year. And I love sports. I mean, I was always outside shooting hoops when I was a little kid. And in college, I started noticing my right arm getting weaker. And I started getting slower when I was running, and I didn't know what was going on. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "You're a little too weak for your age. We got to get this checked out." So he referred me to a neurologist, and they ran some tests, still didn't know what was going on. And 10 neurologists later, I was diagnosed with limb-girdle muscular dystrophy. And it was devastating. I was completely devastated by the diagnosis. My family, we were blindsided. We had no idea what muscular dystrophy was. We couldn't even spell limb-girdle. We didn't know what that was. And it was a process for us. As you see us today and what we do today, we've overcome those obstacles. And we've overcome a lot of things in my life that I had to get through. And today I'm a lot stronger for it. And I'm really happy that we've helped so many families along the way. It's what I like to do. It's my passion in life, and I think it's what God put me on this earth to do. I love working with kids with muscular dystrophy, and the little boy that we're focusing on today, his name is Liam, and it's very special to me to be able to do this because Liam's an amazing little boy, and I want to show the world how amazing he really is, and that you can do anything you put your mind to. Anything is possible, and as long as you set your goals in life, you can achieve those goals. My son just started kindergarten this year, and the one day I was dropping him off, one of the first days at his new school, we noticed the little boy in a scooter, and I pulled up next to the family, and the little boy got out of his van, and I introduced myself and said hi real quick, and the mother, Jenny, took Liam into school, and I waited around for a few minutes till she came back just to introduce myself and let her know a little bit about the foundation and stuff. I really felt a really strong connection with the little man, and I just realized that this little boy is really special and we have to do something for him. Our foundation has helped a few dozen families over the years that have boys that have Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and we want to raise awareness for it, and we want to raise monies for a cure. It's getting close, but it's just not there yet. So that's our motivation in this thing, is we need to raise awareness and we need to get rid of this disease for good. So Liam is on his way here to our location where we're shooting, and we have a little surprise for him. And we think that he's going to really like the surprise. And we know that he loves racing, he loves muscle cars, and we're working with the Estrella Mountain Car Club, and they're going to be outside waiting for him. Let's put it that way. So Rob, tell me a little bit about the story of Liam and Liam being born, and where did it all start at?
Well, he came early. He was in a hurry to get here, I guess. He was 8 weeks early, I believe it was. Came in the middle of the night and was just wanting to get out. He was a little underdeveloped, and so they had him on oxygen, but and they had him in an incubator thing to help his body temperature stay up. And he stayed in the NICU for, I think it was 7 days, almost 8 days. But we knew he was a fighter. You know, he quickly got to the point where he didn't need the oxygen. He didn't need the heat. I think they had the heater on just to keep him warm, but he didn't really need a lot of it. His problem was just he wasn't eating anything, and so that was the problem. So they had to put a feeding tube in him and get him going. So we knew that you know, he didn't start out off on a really good foot there, but he was a fighter, and we could tell that. And he instantly got the attention of every single nurse in there. We would go in there, and there'd be nurses that would just come by and tell us, you know, well, we were fighting last night about which one of us would get to take him home, like if we could take him. And they just said he is just the most adorable thing ever. And so, you know, he just had this magnetic attraction. And as he started growing up, and we would take him places, and just out of the blue, people would come by and just say how incredible he was, just, you know, just sitting there, and they'd say how beautiful he was, and we're like, wow, well, thank you, you know. But he had this attraction. People were always attracted to him.
What did he like to do as a young boy?
Well, he's always been into cars. He, you know, much to his mom's chagrin, that was his first word was car. I'm in the automotive business, and so you know, I didn't want him to get into cars. I thought maybe, you know, like doctor, lawyer, or something like that would be really good for him. But everyone else shoved all the car stuff on him, and so since then he's just been totally enamored by cars. All the videos he watches on YouTube, all the games he plays, half of them are car games, and the videos are all about cars. So.
And when did you start seeing signs of some muscle weakness in him?
Well, we knew that something was happening. We just didn't know what. I don't know if I could put a finger on it. I think, you know, he was really delayed in walking. So a lot of bumps, a lot of crying, and all that. You know, by the time he was 3, we knew that there just had to be something. We were thinking maybe it was more developmental, like brain developmental, and so we started looking for any kind of diagnosis we could get. His main pediatrician just, she could see that there was something, but she didn't know what it was. When he would run, he never could run. Now we're into this world, and we see all the other kids with DMD.
What are some of the challenges that Liam faces today?
You know, he's 12 now, so he's progressing. This is about the time where, you know, on average, most of the kids are starting to transition from being ambulatory to non-ambulatory. So he's getting close to that. He's having a lot of trouble getting up from a chair, from a couch. You know, getting up from the ground is very difficult at this point. So I mean, that's his biggest challenges are physical. He's always been a bright boy. He does have some learning disabilities. Math is a tough subject for him. But he's always been a really, really bright boy. And so, you know, that's one thing that we've always been really thankful for. He's sharp. He's very sharp. He's got a great memory. He's very outgoing. You know, he's just got a great personality.
What are you most proud of Liam?
So many things. You know, he's such a great kid. He really is. Just the personality. He is so positive. I mean, he has its moments, like everybody. You know, you're going to have moments of weakness, and you have to forgive that. And we allow that. You know, I mean, you can't be strong all the time, but boy, he's strong most of the time. You know, and he's always so positive about everything. He's a tough little kid. I mean, he's in the drug trial now, and he goes and gets an infusion every single week, 1 day a week, sometimes 2, depending on scheduling. And he knows he's going to get, it's an intravenous thing. He knows he's going to get stuck with needles. He doesn't cry, he doesn't fight, he doesn't argue. When we have to get blood drawn, he doesn't really fight, he doesn't argue, he doesn't scream. He's just such a brave and tough kid. I mean, I think that's one of the things I admire the most is just his bravery and his resilience. He doesn't let this define him. He's just Liam.
So how's school?
Good.
What grade you in?
7th grade.
And what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is language arts.
Very nice. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't quite know what I want to be yet.
What's your most favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing is to play video games.
I heard you play, is it Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox.
Roblox, okay. So what kind of video games are your favorite kind of games to play?
My favorite video games are mainly car games.
It's pretty neat how Liam really loves cars because when I was growing up, I did too. So we had that connection together, and I was in a car club actually when I was in high school, college, and it was a really small car club, and it was just a couple of us guys, and none of us had any money, but we liked to do little things to our cars, and we thought we were cool. I think I had a 1993 Nissan Pathfinder. I lowered it, and my family thought I was crazy, but I thought it was pretty cool at the time, so I guess that's why we have a connection, is we both love cars. What kind of cars do you like to drive in the video games?
Basically, like any car.
Well, pick one, any kind.
Like a Lamborghini or something.
Whoa, those are really fast.
Yes, they are.
How fast do you think those go?
Like 200 miles an hour.
Have you ever sat in a Lamborghini? Have you ever seen one in real life?
No, I haven't.
No?
Well, actually, yeah, I have. I've been to a car show before.
Oh, really? So they got all kinds of really cool cars there, huh?
Yeah.
When did you become interested in cars?
As soon as I was born, I'm pretty sure.
Right out of the gate, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Your dad, I believe, is in the car business, right? What does your dad do?
He works for Subaru and he fixes cars when the dealership mechanics can't.
So he's like the Superman of the car dealership, fixing all the cars.
Pretty much.
If you could be any superhero in the world, what superhero would you be?
I would probably be Superman.
What do you like that Superman does?
I just think he's cool.
Would you want to fly?
Yes.
Well, I reached out to some of the coolest real-life superheroes that you'll ever meet, and they each wanted to say something to you. Check this out. Well, I've reached out to a few really cool superheroes, like real-life superheroes, and they all want to say hi. Check this out.
Hey Liam, my name is Brandon Ultra and I race asphalt modifieds and legends cars. My whole life I always dreamed about being a race car driver. Due to financial circumstances, I never thought I'd get that opportunity. In 2010, I got that chance. 2011, I got 3 wins in a stock car at our local short track. 2012, I was Rookie of the Year in an asphalt modified at Evergreen Raceway Park in northeastern Pennsylvania. 2015, I made my NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour debut in Thompson, Connecticut. 2016, I became an INEX Legend Series champion. I never thought I'd ever get the opportunity to do anything like this, but hard work, determination, and my passion for the sport led me to where I am today. I still haven't won a race in an asphalt modified, but I'm not giving up on that dream, and neither should you. Just remember, we may have bad days, but it's not a bad life. Keep on digging, bud.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
This is Jimmy Scroggins.
Hey Liam, how's it going, man? This is Jimmy Scroggins with Just Keep Pushing, and I just wanted to say, man, stay motivated. please stay motivated, man. We need you to stay motivated. I need you to stay motivated. Liam, people told me throughout my life that I wasn't good enough, that I sucked, that I was wasting my time, that I would never ever amount to anything, Liam, and I proved them wrong. I proved them wrong only because of these 3 words that you see right here. Just keep pushing. So I'm telling you the same thing. Just keep pushing, Liam. You are an amazing individual. You are strong. You are empowered. You are amazing. Keep going. Stay motivated. Always be encouraged, Liam. Liam, I worked my way into success in every aspect of my life. I got the amazing opportunity to go over to India where I became this international basketball superstar, and I got the chance to play in Mexico and just briefly in Taiwan, and it was phenomenal, and it was only due to these 3 words. Just keep pushing. Stay motivated, Liam. I believe in you, man. You're doing great. Keep it up, buddy.
All right, and we have one little boy who we sent to meet Clay Matthews of the Green Bay Packers. He has a question.
Alright.
How old are you? I'm 7.
And how old are you?
I am 12.
I have Duchenne.
And he says, I have Duchenne's as well. And he wants to show you his service dog that he got.
I got a service dog in June. His name is Rolo.
Here's Rolo. Hey, Rolo, can you say hi?
And last one. What kind of car is this?
Chevy Corvette.
That's right. And that's my dad sitting in the car. Somebody actually traded it in for a Jeep, so I bought it and I had it for a couple years. It was a lot of fun to drive. And last one, this is our friend Derek Kennington. He's a MMA fighter and he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yo, what's up, Liam? It's Derek here. I just wanted to give you a shout out, man. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm here, I live in Myrtle Beach. I have my own academy, the Next Element Academy. It took me a long time to get a black belt, man. It took me probably about 8.5 years. I've been doing this for about 15 years now. And there's always many ups and downs, and you know, there's times where I want to quit. Been a black belt now for a little over 5 years, and you know, the progression, it's always up and down, just like in life. Just keep fighting the good battle, man, and eventually it all pays off. And so, good luck, Liam.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
Just like these guys said, anything is possible as long as you set goals for yourself and you're in it with all of your heart. You can achieve anything in this world. I promise you that. Cool?
Yes.
Cool. All right, Liam, we got one more surprise for you. Are you excited?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Rob. Larry has this little black car here. What's your name? Liam. Nice to meet you, buddy.
www.crlgoodlife.org.